Jake just proved that he's not Jewish. How did he prove that he's not Jewish?
How did I prove it?
Because you bought dinner.
Oh. A Jew would never do that.
White power, white power, white power, white power, white power, white power, white power. There we go. We're getting kicked out for lifting up our arms. If we did black power, it would be all good. Black power, bro. Black power, bro.
Black power, bro.
Black power, bro. Can I get a black power? They have no power. Paper. Hey, paper beats rock, bro.
Paper beats rock, bro.
Paper beats rock,
Make sure you throw us on the internet.
White power. Hey, paper beats rock.
White power.
Have a good night. Yep. All right, we're out of here.
This is Jake Shields at a bar with his crew getting kicked out for throwing up Nazi salutes. At the end of this clip, the schmuck recording called the black bouncer a, quote, effing N-word. Would it shock you?
But I do think we're doing way too much immigration, way too fast, and it's completely changing the country. Like you said, you said it was like 90% white in what year? Like when you were...
It was almost 90%. Yeah, when I went to LSU in 1968, I graduated there with a history degree, and then later I got my PhD in Europe.
Yeah.
I went to school actually in Ukraine.
No, I want to stay a majority white country. I have nothing against minorities. All my best friends are black, Mexican, all this stuff, but I do think we should stay a majority white country. That's
so my whole life, since I was born in 50, and in fact, almost the entire 20th century, America was almost a 90% white country. And when whites were concerned about the immigration back in the 1924 Immigration Reform Act.
That this dude who hangs out with racists also interviews, I don't know, this fella.
David Duke has been trying to shed his image as a cross-burning Klansman for almost 10 years now. He's still having difficulty doing that with a lot of people. When Duke left the Klan, he founded the National Association for the Advancement of White People.
Duke, who campaigns against affirmative action and welfare mothers, claims that Johnston was once a segregationist.
He still seems to be for racial discrimination. Only now it's against whites instead of blacks.
The former Grand Wizard of the KKK, David Duke.
ESG is in what's the actual acronym stand for? Social governance, yeah. And the whole point is to incentivize corporations to be more diverse or more woke, essentially, right?
Mm.
And
more gay inclusive, because when you say diverse, you really just mean less white people.
Yeah, more brown inclusive, more whatever. Like to not hire based
Anything
upon
but white people, especially men.
Yeah, and certainly don't hire based on merit. Hire based upon if
you're a black female.
Yeah.
But they never push us with people. You know, they say equity. Look at Biden's cabinet. It's all Jews, no white people.
Yep.
So equity doesn't apply to Jews. It applies to everyone else.
He hosted Ian Carroll, a man who peddles in Nazism.
When you're talking about what should be done in the country, you're talking about politics, you're talking about society, the vast majority of the actual demographic change that's happened in the country, ever since, the 1965 Immigration Act, which is what opened our borders to the world, has been Hispanics, has been people from south of the border. Now, you have a lot of people who are coming here from Asia. You have a lot of people who are coming here from, Japan, Korea, India is a big one, China. A lot of those people are coming here, frankly, for economic incentive. And if that economic incentive wasn't here, a lot of them, who are probably only here for the economic benefits, maybe they'd go home. And it's not like India has a space program. Yeah. They're fine. They're okay. It's okay to live in India. They can do that. Indians don't have to leave India by the millions. Same thing with China and Japan and Korea. Our universities need to be teaching our students.
The freaking leader of Patriot Front, Thomas Russo, these guys.
What's it like being an incel?
I'm married with children, so it doesn't apply.
You can be an incel and be married with children. What's it like being an incel?
No comment.
No comment?
Strong families make strong men.
Do you want to save and talk to Thomas Rousseau?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was just asking what's it like being an incel?
Don't answer questions, sir. Talk to Thomas Rousseau.
What's your body count?
Excuse me?
What's your body count?
Are you talking about intercourse?
Yes.
My wife.
Okay.
My wife.
Yeah.
Her.
What's the message?
Strong family, strong nation.
That's it? There's nothing else? If I look up Patriot Front, there's nothing else?
I guess it depends on where you look, sir.
You can check the website out. All the information you need is all on our website.
Absolutely. Yes.
No, I actually looked at that. Honestly, I don't. If it was just that would be amazing.
And here's the thing.
And Jake, this guy, how many times are we going to have this public blow up? And every time he apologizes, hey, man, I'm sorry. Hey, man, I shouldn't have said that. Hey, I should have talked to you first. In Hitler's Germany, your kids would be second-class citizens. And you want to talk about, well, when you have kids, you'll feel differently. Dude. Like, what do you think Hitler would think about you, bro? You want to do your podcast and bring the same people on to talk about to give the same speech that you've been giving for 3 years, knock yourself out. You want to do another podcast where you say, Jews are killing kids, that's a genocide in Palestine, blah, blah. Okay, knock yourself out. We've heard it. We've been there, done that, like I said. Same people, same message, same speech. Go right ahead. You want to virtue signal and post platitudes, and I'll bet you 2 bits, you won't even be here in 5 years. Try posting something without a spelling error. Try learning English. Fight Back podcast. Hey, good luck, buddy. You do it your way. I have no enemies, okay? No grudges. I'm not coming after you, but I'm not coming on your podcast. I'm done with that. You go your way, I'll go mine. You try it your way, I'll try it my way. You go and run for Congress. God help us. The day that Jake Shields is in Congress. You even know what Congress is or does? For sake. I'm thinking about running for Congress. Bro, you don't know anything. Get a life.
The people that he's trying to closely align with despise him. I gotta be straight up, all right? This guy is a moron. He views himself as this wise human being who is really inquisitive and well-read. Jake Shields is one of the dumbest human beings I have ever seen on this planet. One of the sheer dumbest minds I have seen in the conservative movement. And the hilarious thing about this is that a Nazi like Nick Fuentes hates you. You're trying your best to grab his audience, and he's rejecting you, Jake. What a worthless piece of flesh. My God. And I know what the comments are going to say. Rick, what do you expect? He got hit in the head for a living. Bare minimum. I mean, think about where we are. I am expecting the bare freaking minimum. The lowest of low bars. And he can't reach it. If the bar is the floor that an ant can crawl over, Jake just refuses to even try. What a numbskull. As the SPLC wrote, of all the bigoted conspiracy theories that Jake Shields shares on his socials, he has a fixation on anti-Semitism and Holocaust denialism. Yes, you heard that correctly. He is a Holocaust denier. In a February 20th post, Shields shared an easily debunked claim about the number of Jewish people that were killed in the Holocaust. When someone pointed out his lie, he would respond, I don't think a single Jew died in the gas chambers. This will probably be the last time I talk about him because I think he is loathsome. Loathsome. Look at his guest list. Look at what they have in common. And look at how this man, this deplorable human being, continues to go in that direction. Piss off. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.